thousand souls break my bones, but I will stand strong. I just wanna try. I just wanna try. I just wanna try. 서로 사기만 해. We know we can make it. 다치는 가을도록 아무도 요리고 놀이도 해대.
I gotta go.
1, 2, 3.
The timing was off again.
But goddamn. So let's find out what's up with Ricardo. So we got Ricardo, Feem, and then Neil and Keith. Only 4 more, then we get to Soma. Which I'm really looking forward to.
So, this is my residence area. Awfully dreary, isn't it? Does that mean my heart's dried up?
Residence area connection is stable. You should have an easy time.
Good. Thanks, Amy. Let's get to it then. It sure is scary being inside your own mind, though. Who knows what monsters are?
Yourself.
Monsters, yeah.
Ooh. Is this one of those memory nodes I've been hearing about?
Yes, I've confirmed it on my end too. Please start removing it, Ricardo.
Gotcha. Okay, now please be something we can chuckle at.
From this day forward, you are all members of the Great Gleipnir. Delegate Ricardo Sforza, step forward. I swear that I shall ever endeavor to fight for the future of humanity.
Starting there, are we? Give me a break. This is too embarrassing. And I was considered pretty good back then. Laughable, huh?
Man, Ricardo, you really gave yourself the short stick.
I heard you were handpicked for this large-scale operation too, Ricardo. Let's do it. We'll lead the way to victory. We'll be Gleipnir's elite.
Still wet behind the ears. And that ambition.
He seems to be taking this in
It was a
stride.
few years before the calamity, when Gleipnir planned a large-scale origami hunt. But everything went haywire, and the operation failed.
I'm walking away from it.
Second defensive line broken. Argani swarm incoming. Abort mission. We get him on.
Yeesh.
Are they all dead? Will anyone save me?
Will anyone save me?
Ricardo. Help me. Can't stop the bleeding. I don't want to die. Help me. Please. Help.
I feel like I know that voice.
Forgive me. Please. Damn it. Damn it all. No.
Can't tell if that scream was just a scream of rage and sadness or if he ended that
Especially not
dude.
in front of a kid like you.
Everyone's dealt with something here, Ricardo. What are you laughing at?
Oh, suffering.
That's terrible. God! Let me kill this fucking
The way
spider
that his
before
voice
I rip its
cracked when he
goddamn
did that
back
final
off.
scream.
Ooh, boy. I'm getting triggered very quickly. Stay still.
Oh yeah.
That wasn't bad. done, Amy. Can we go home?
Understood. Initiating disconnection sequence.
Sounds to me like Ricardo is just like put out by all this.
He doesn't want to relive something like that.
He doesn't want to relive watching all of his friends die in front of him.
Yeah. It's kind of sad that, you know, Soma's is the last thing I would have liked to see. Like, I know it was never going to happen, but would have been nice to see our own mind.
You probably thought it would have been nice to see Hilda's.
No. Not really. You can't, though, because she's not a god eater.
Still, it'd be nice to see her more.
Sorry for showing you something that heavy all of a sudden. I used to be a Gleipnir zealot, fully believing we were defending humanity. Can you believe it? But in the end, I couldn't accomplish anything. Not even dying properly. Like you saw, Gleipnir's plan failed because of an unexpected origami encounter. I was the only person there who survived. The experience broke something inside of me. I left Gleipnir soon afterward, and that's pretty much the story.
That's where you got those scars. I'm glad you made it.
I appreciate it, but you don't need to console me. If I kept fighting until reinforcements came and rescued me, I could still face myself. But my comrades needed help, and I turned my back on them. That's why I'm comfortably standing here today. I'm a coward who's not worth defending.
You were with us when we tried to save Theme, Ricardo.
Sorry, I've said way too much. I wish you wouldn't look at me like that. This old man's memories are all like this. Boring stories, I'll just waste your time. If you're still willing to lend an ear, fine. Just don't let it get to you, okay?
So Ricardo's thing is just a bunch of guilt, huh? And running away.
His demon is going to be all of his comrades screaming at him that he's a failure and an asshole.
You know, I just realized something. Woo Woo. Yeah, because it wasn't their own demon, so Woo Woo didn't have the demon voice. Anyway, memory to Ricardo. I will save the people as a member of the Great Gleipnir. When I made that oath, I felt closer to being the hero I'd always imagined when I was a kid. After the introduction ceremony, my spirits were too high, and I had a difficult time getting to sleep that night. We've been sent out to eliminate origami from a potential site from a new satellite base. It was my first major operation since joining Gleipnir. I was filled with pride at having been chosen and at some point, the ambition to become one of their elites swelled up inside me. Flames and dust rising, a cruel scattering of god arcs with no owners, the choking stench of blood. The comrades I'd laughed and celebrated victories were all dead. We were sorely outnumbered, and the operation failed. Unable to face my own powerlessness, I left Gleipnir to forget. Alright, we hit our resident sync rate target. What does the next page of the old photo album hold? Alright, you ready?
3, 2, 1, deploy.
What the fuck? What a dick.
Resonance area connection established. Good to be with you again.
Let's get moving. So, what do we see this time? Oh, that was pretty quick.
No, that was pretty quick.
Classic Ricardo. Oh, that was pretty quick.
He's run out of shit. He out of fuchs to give.
Around the kids to shiv.
We have some important visitors to the base today. Let's make this place look presentable. No slacking
takes me back. Hey, you know satellite bases? Little surface settlements that were around before the calamity?
Yes.
After leaving Gleipnir, I worked to defend a satellite base on the frontier. It was a comfortable place. Not many origami attacks, the people were all kind. I liked it.
Lillian's older sister took care of many satellite bases with a lot of people.
Welcome. So, you were the ones I was told would be staying at the base for research, right?
Nice to meet you. I appreciate
Oh, this is when he met Hilda.
I'm Hilda Enriquez, and this is
Ricardo Sforza, is that you?
And when he met Warner.
Didn't expect to meet you again.
Werner?
Warner Gatlin.
Thought we were up to speed, but I thought we were at the same time.
He was a god eater at Gleipnir. A fine one, but
Let's not bore the lady. And I'll show you both around. The owner and Warner, still students at the time, came to the base one day. Meeting the Governor General's son after all that was painful. An underground base.
yes. The idea is to avoid origami attacks altogether. It'd be safer than satellite bases.
if we can make it a reality, we'll be able to flawlessly support god eaters on the front lines.
So we're going around to each satellite base to spread information and collect opinions.
We want to build a place where everyone can be safe and happy. A place we can call a utopia.
Utopia, huh? I like it. Gotta dream big. I'm on board. That dream still moves me. It's almost too pure.
That's a dream that even Hugo wants.
Confirms clear. I don't hear any voices on my end. Are you okay?
We're fine. Prepare for our return as usual.
Right away. Initiating disconnection sequence.
Thanks again, friend. Let's go home, shall we?
Didn't expect to actually hear Warner, of all people.
Well, I knew that Ricardo knew Warner.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Figure out where they met.
I don't know, it's probably just me, but it sounded like Hilda was trying to sound... This, I mean, I don't know how long ago this is, but she definitely sounded a little bit younger there.
She was in her studenting days, so this was probably 20 years ago.
I don't think
Because it
she's
was
like...
before the calamity, which
Well,
was
the-
like 20 years ago.
I don't think it was 20 years ago. We might be having a long-ass time skip.
Enriquez and Warren Gatlin. As you know, they were together as students who shared the same dream. The focus of their studies was building an underground base impervious to origami attacks. Sounds pretty familiar, doesn't it?
They invented ports?
Yep. Their research turned into reality in the form of ports and kept a lot of people safe.
So it's because of Hilda and Warner that ports were made.
I mean, they laid out the theoretical framework, but Gleipnir did the actual construction.
Huh.
It's amazing. The dream they shared is still holding life together in the Ashlands.
So in a way, they saved people, but also in a way kind of put us in prison.
The idea was just too big. All I could do was smile and nod when they talked. But now, I live to defend the dream they talked about back then. Life sure is strange. Ah, brother, I'm rambling yet again. It's my only real flaw. Let's keep at it, okay? Being with you gives me the feeling I can accomplish something.
Go to the database. 4, 5, and 6. The people of the satellite base cheerfully accepted even a failure like me. To them, I was a reliable god eater, of remarkable skill, and in time I saw this treatment slowly healing my wounded heart. I swore to myself that this time I would defend my companions. I never thought I'd run into the Governor General's son after leaving Gleipnir. Again, I felt the sting of guilt for abandoning my comrades, and found myself unable to meet Warner's eyes for some time. The skies were unusually clear the day Hilda and Warner arrived. They told me of their plan to build an underground base and create a utopia to me. The sincerity in their eyes and the passion in their voices were as brilliant as the midday sun. Ricardo, next. We can go on to the next part of my residence area now, huh? If you want to go, I won't stop you, but I'm pretty sure it'll get heavy. You need to be ready to step into someone else's mind. I say that for your sake. Ricardo, we've done this a lot right now, so we're fine. Alright, counting down. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, start.
Fuck. Are we just not doing the countdown anymore?
Oh, origami off the bat again. Not a great start.
It's a hostile memory node. Use your god arcs on it.
We've been doing that.
Well, we're in for a rougher ride this time.
Damn it. I can't do nothing if you're gonna keep hitting me with your dang goalie balls. Oh my goodness gracious. Die already, please. I'm wasting my time on you. Jeez Louise. Fucking...
What's that shaking? Is it an earthquake?
Oh, this must be when the calamity started.
Look at that. Is it a hurricane or something?
Oh yeah.
No, those heavy clouds. I've never seen anything like it.
So it's not 20 years. That'd be crazy.
Like a wall of ash. Yeah, Ricardo, we just got a radio message from Gleipnir.
But we were kids in the beginning.
Everywhere. They'll be here any minute.
What did you say?
I'm sure you were just a kid, but you remember the calamity, right? Ash storms everywhere. All at once. Origami habitat suddenly changing. The satellite base I protected was in the middle of the predicted route for an origami stampede. There's no way anyone could have stopped them.
So I'm wondering how old we were in the beginning. We must have been at least maybe 8 or 9.
Oh, damn it! The bastards keep coming!
Ricardo, you saved me.
Well,
Darling, Warner, get Hilda out of here now!
seems Hilda was close to death.
That's crazy! We can't just leave you here! Listen to me! Which one of us is more important to you? Defending this place is my duty. I'll do it this time. I refuse. I can't leave a friend behind.
Warner, Ricardo, get on the trailer. We're leaving.
Ow! Damn it! Let go! Let go, Warner! Please! Just let go!
Wow.
I'm not done. I can fight. Defend this place.
Damn. This time he really wanted to,
Lives of everyone who survived.
but he just couldn't.
Well, he didn't. He wanted to die.
He didn't want
He
to.
ultimately knew he was going to.
I don't think he knew that. He wanted to fight.
No, he knew he was gonna die, but he wanted to go out doing something and not
Oh, are
feeling
you
like
sure
a failure.
about that? Are you, Mr. Man? Do you know everything?
Yes.
No, you don't. You may have
I am a
called a few
genius and a
things.
god.
You will not call everything, you damn fool.
I'm a genius and a god.
You're a
My
genius and a
cat
god.
just sneezed on me and it's funny.
Your cat's just like... Your cat's like, take my snot, you foolish human.
I hope you get corona from me.
Well, the cat never goes outside, right? So... Alright, what's your story here?
You, really keep seeing me at my most wish I could show you memories that'd be more motivating for a young person. But, yeah, I'm not exactly cut out to be a hero. Come on, laugh.
You look good to me.
Nah, please. You should really learn to be a better judge of character. Anyway, the satellite base was destroyed, and Warner and the owner saved me. I barely escaped with my life. After that, I don't really remember much. But since the Governor General's son, Warner, was there, rescue teams from Gleipnir came running. And the owner and Warner? The light was gone from the eyes of those once happy dreamers. Somehow I knew that the spark would never return to them. And after that... well, you know the rest of their stories, don't you? That day, the lives of the civilians at the base weren't all I failed to protect. I know I put too much of a burden on myself, but I just can't help thinking that way.
Team, hug him or something.
This man needs a hug.
Promise you won't tell the owner about this. Let's leave the past in the past. Well, that was another gloomy tale. I think I'll refresh myself with some serious cleaning. Why not give me a hand? I'll cook whatever you like for dinner if you join me.
Team is like, let's do this.
That little side to side thing she's doing right there is so cute. Alright, more database stuff. Seven. On the day of the calamity, the ash storm and the waves of origami reminded me all too much of the disastrous operation. This time I would protect the place and the people that accepted me. But that oath was shattered. I stared blankly from the trail as people fled and died, and the base was destroyed.